Shabbat Shalom. So for any out-of-towners, we talk to each other here, we sing here, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
That is a nice, warm welcome to Ayla and her family and her friends that have gathered from all over. And we have a tradition that says that the world is sustained because of young people, children, who are speaking words of our tradition, words of Torah. So we now have not a young person, but a young woman, not a child. But I think when you hear her chant Torah, when you hear her lead us in prayer, you will really get the amazing quality that is in these words of Torah. They are sweet as honey on our tongue. 2, 3, 4.
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah la'asok b'divrei Torah. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue.
Sweet
as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our
sweet
tongue.
words of Torah.
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue.
Shabbat Shalom. This morning we are truly blessed. We are celebrating a young woman who is a blend of her parents' creativity and intelligence, but is magnificently, uniquely her own person. And we are so excited to be here with her this morning as she becomes adult in our Jewish community. So I call her now to lead us in worship, Ayla Miriam Smolash, daughter of Dr. Jen Green and Cantor Michael Smolash.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. For many generations, young Jewish men and women have marked the transition from Jewish childhood to adult responsibility through the ceremony of bar and bat mitzvah. Once again, today, I celebrate this moment with my friends, family, and the Temple Israel community. As I begin this celebration, I will receive my talit from my grandparents, Kathy and Morris Green, and Hilda and Peter Smolash. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit.
May you be blessed as you go on your way. May you be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy. May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen.
We continue responsively on page 124. Our rabbis taught 613 commandments were given to Moses.
Micah reduced them to 3.
Isaiah based all of the commandments upon 2 of them. Keep justice and righteousness. We continue with the Reader's Kaddish on page 135.
Yitkadah, Yitkadah, Shemei Rabbah, Amen. V'yamad yivrachute, v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayeh l'chol Beit Yisrael, b'hagala v'zman kariv, v'meru, Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevorach, me'alam ulal me'almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vitbar, Vitrumam, Vitnaseh, Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalal, Shemei de Kudesha, Berichu, Le'ela min kol bechata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiran be'alma, Vimru, Amen. We rise for the call to worship on page 136.
Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la la lie, lie. Lie, la la lie, lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie, la la lie, lie. Lie, la la lie, lie. Lie, la 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 lie. Lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Light is the foundation of the universe. Light lets us see, lets us understand all that surrounds us. Light lets the trees grow and the flowers flourish. Warmth and life, creation and perpetuation come from the light that God has given us. Please join me now as we celebrate the giving of light with the Yotzer Or on page 138. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Yotzer or uvarei choshech, Oseh shalom uvarei et hakol, Hama'ir la'aretz v'ladarim, Aleha barachamim. Uv tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom, Tamid ma'aseh v'reishit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, Kulam b'chochma asita, Mal'ah ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titbarach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, ve'al me'orei or she'asita yefa'arucha sela. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer ha'me'orot. Blessed are you, O God, creator of light. Look into yourself and ask this: what is it that you truly love? For we love those close to us, even as they are far across this earth. We love the songs we teach our children, even as we now hear only silence. And we love chocolate, even as, well, we just love chocolate. And when we love these things, and all things, we are loving our God who created the universe. And we declare our love with the Shema and Ve'ahavta on page 142. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Shem kevod malchuto leolam va'ed. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto leolam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Please be seated as we recite the Ve'ahavta on page 143. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha b'shinantan levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvelechtecha v'derech u'shofbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'od al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beineinecha u'chetavetam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiyot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem emet. Joy is a miracle. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can joy be so miraculous if we feel it every day? Well, it's for that reason exactly. We can look at something simple or random and view it as extraordinary. We get a rush of happiness from something a stranger might walk right past. We experience it daily, but when you feel a moment of joy, it can last a century. This is what we truly celebrate in the Michamocha, the miracles that happened there in Egypt, but also the miracles that happen in everyday life. Please join me in singing the Michamocha on page 147.
Ba'elim Adonai, Ba'elim Yisrael, Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, Ufedech Yumecha, Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu, Adonai Tzevaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. We rise together for the Amidah.
As I stand here today, I am receiving the knowledge and strength of our ancestors, their kindness, their joy, their persistence, and their prayers. Each teaching has been passed down from generation to generation, and now we celebrate being taught by those before us with the Avot and Giverot on page 150. Adonai, Sephatai Tiftach Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov. Elohei Zara, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, Ve'hanora. El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim. Bekonei hakol, vezorcher chasdei avot ve'imaot, umevi geula lifnei v'neihem, lema'an shemo be'ahava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol atah rav lehoshia, mechalkel chayim v'chesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofech cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, mi chamocha bal gevurot, umido melech memid, umachayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayei hakol.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה, לדור לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם לעולם ועד. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך. לה 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 La 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 Leolam leolam vaed Baruch atah Adonai Hael HaKadosh.
Our minds are fascinating, complex creatures. They are constantly rewriting the way we perceive things, constructing and reconstructing each thought, revising and editing it until we are ready to speak. However, sometimes speech can jumble our thoughts, putting all the effort into what we want to say, how soon we can speak. So occasionally, it's best to pause your speech and let your mind work things out. Let it remember and imagine and listen. As you are seated, we now take a moment for silent prayer. Say shalom.
Say shalom.
B'Roma.
Roma.
Say shalom.
Say shalom.
Aleinu.
Aleinu.
Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Ve'imeru. Ve'imeru. Amen. Say shalom.
Say shalom.
B'Roma.
Roma.
Say shalom.
Say shalom.
Aleinu.
Aleinu.
Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Ve'imeru.
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 Amen. May the one who makes peace grant peace to us, Israel and all the world. May the one who makes peace grant peace to us, Israel and all the world. Oh, say shalom.
Say shalom.
B'Roma.
Roma.
Say shalom. Aleinu,
Aleinu,
ve'al kol Yisrael,
ve'al kol Yisrael,
ve'imeru, ve'imeru,
ve'imeru,
Amen.
If you're not smiling at this moment in the service, there's something wrong with you. See any of the rabbis later today. We have this feeling of warmth, of love in this room that is extraordinary and true joy. And yet at this moment in our service, our focus turns to those in our family and friends who are in need of peace and healing. And so we hope to bring to them that same feeling of prayerfulness and joyfulness that we feel here today when we're with them, praying that they will find refuah shlema, a complete and total healing, as we are by their side. We continue on page 156.
Mi sheberach yavoteinu mekor Avraham leimoteinu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imoteinu mekor habracha leavoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. When visiting Israel, would you expect 3 grown men swearing at you to be part of the itinerary? Yet, that is exactly what happened. I was with the Women of the Wall, a Jewish women's rights organization, attempting to bring Torah into the women's side. There were men jeering, calling names, but somehow, all the women kept going. The look in their eyes told me they would never, ever give up. To most, the first word that comes to mind in this scenario is rebellion. Although the word rebel may paint the picture of someone who wants to break down the structure of society, these women simply want to build on it. Through their rebellion, we are progressing towards a world that is safer and more equal. And speaking of rebels, my Parshat is Korach, and the main figure of the Parshat is, believe it or not, Korach. Korach, jealous of Moshe's power, sparked a rebellion among the Jewish tribes. Also involved in the rebellion were Datan, Aviram, and On, 3 major Jewish leaders. Together, they gathered 250 men and accused Moses and Aaron of hoarding power. They believed that because a mitzvah done by any person has the same value, anyone should be able to lead the people. Hearing this, God wanted to wipe out all the Jews that were even slightly associated with Korach. But Moses persuaded him to give them another chance. Meanwhile, more and more people were persuaded to join the rebellion, and Moses began to worry. Then, just as Korach was confronting Moshe, the earth literally opened up and swallowed him and his family, and holy fire incinerated the rest of the rebels. While this may be a bit of an extreme punishment, this rebellion was definitely not building the community. Korach simply wanted to take Moses' place at the top. His entire basis was structured on his own ego. Eventually, God had to intervene, and as you heard, Korach got grounded. So, if some rebellions are good and others are bad, how can we distinguish between them? First, we can look at the motive. As I said, Korach's rebellion was ego-centered. It benefited him more than others. When you do something for just yourself, it may provide instantaneous satisfaction, but it only lasts a little while. When the action ends, so does the gain from it. Now, I'm hardly the virtuous person to lecture you on doing things out of the good of your heart. If you don't believe that, just ask my little brother. But there is something to be gained from other-centered actions. Movements like Women of the Wall and more recently March for Our Lives are working towards something that benefits everyone. And when you do something to help others, it brings a spark to life, one that provides light and warmth forever. You made that person's day that much brighter, and the whole world has that much less darkness. Every day, there are dozens of opportunities to do something for someone else. Anything as simple as holding the door or comforting a friend can make a huge difference. For instance, as one of my Mitzvah projects, I volunteered at the Farber Soul Center, an art studio for people with disabilities. Each Monday, when I would come help with art class, I set up, helped them get materials, and cleaned up afterwards. I'll admit, it wasn't always easy, but it was well worth it to see the artists' faces light up when they saw their finished projects. At that moment, nothing in the world could have made me happier than to be standing there with them. You know, if someone were to try to explain this to me a few years ago, I wouldn't have understood a word they were saying. That's partially because kids are quite ego-centered, and that is completely appropriate for a young child. No one's born perfect, because if we never make mistakes, then the lesson can't be learned, the value never shared. I, today, am moving from being a child to being a young adult, marked also with my talit, which I bought from the Women of the Wall. I know that this amazing moment will help me to take this lesson with me, both in my talit and in my heart. I'm so happy you're all joining me as I start my journey into the Jewish community. My intention this day is to leave behind the self-centered tendencies of childhood and bring my own sparks of light here to share with each of you. I now invite my parents to the bima as we rise for the opening of the Ark.
El harachamim heitiva v'tzonha et Zion tivnei homot Yerushalayim iveha levad batachnu melech ram v'nisa Adon olamim.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, udevar Adonai Yerushalayim. From out of Zion came forth the Torah, the word of our God from Jerusalem. And as we prepare this special morning to read from our sacred text, we join together now in the watchword of our faith. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shemo, Lecha Adonai Hagdolah, V'Hagura, V'Hotiferet, V'Hanetza, V'Hahod, Ki Kol Bashamayim U'Va'aretz יכול בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, ולא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, ולא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. יא לה 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 יא לה לה יא לה 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 יא לה 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 יא לה לה לה.
That was abrupt. You guys can all take a seat. As we prepare to begin our Torah service this morning, we invite up Ayla's brother, Cedar, to present her with a very special gift of Shabbat candlesticks in honor of her becoming a bat mitzvah. Travel candlesticks. And now, Ayla, if you'll join me over here and turn and face your parents so they can offer you some words of blessing on this special day.
I get the easy part. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechiyanu v'kiyimanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. We give thanks to you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, for giving us life, for sustaining us, and for allowing us to reach this day of joy.
Ayla, we are astonished and filled with joy at discovering the creative, loving, strong, and beautiful young woman you have become. On this auspicious day, we ask God to bless you with continued health, loving family and friends, self-esteem, artistic expression, and success in all your endeavors. Our lives are immeasurably richer because you are our daughter. Mazel tov on leading us through such a breathtaking bat mitzvah service. We love you more than we can express.
With that beautiful blessing in mind, we turn to Ayla's Torah portion. And Ayla, as she told you before, Korach. We'll be reading from Parshat Korach, and the main character is? Korach. Okay, so if you'd like to follow along, you can you can't. So listen, enjoy, be present and in the moment. And for the honor of her first Aliyah, we invite up Ayla's grandparents, Kathy and Morris Green, and Hilda and Peter Smolash.
Yamor Rishon.
Mitzar ben Kehat ben Levi, Beratan va'Aviram b'nei Eliav, ve'on ben Pelet b'nei Reuven. Vayakumu lifnei Moshe, va'anashim mibnei Israel chamishim u'matayim, nesiei Eda, Keriei Moed anshe Shem. Vayikahalu al Moshe ve'al Aharon, vayamru alehem, rav lachem, ki chol hayda kulam kedoshim, uvetocham Adonai, umadua tinas'u al kehal Adonai. Vayishma Moshe, vayipol al panav, Vaydaber el Korach ve'el kol adato, lemor boker, ve'oda Adonai et asher lo, ve'takadosh vayikriv elav, ve'et asher yivchar bo yakriv elav.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Ayla, we thank your grandparents for their aliyah, and we invite up for the honor of Ayla's second aliyah, her aunt and uncle, Lydia Shavrin and Josh Green. Shavrin, excuse me. Okay.
Yamot Sheni.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Zot asu kechulachem machtot, Korach v'chol adato, utnu vahen esh, vesimu alehen ketoret, livnei Adonai machar, v'haya ha'ish, Asher yivchar Adonai hu hakadosh, Rav lachem b'nei Levi. Vayomer Moshe el Korach, Shimuna b'nei Levi. Hamat mikem, ki hivdil, Elohei Yisrael etchem, me'adat Yisrael, lahakriv etchem elav, la'avod, et avodat mishkan Adonai ve'la'amod lifnei haida l'sharetam.
Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Tamod Ayla Miriam bat Michael Israel Vedara Habachura bat Mitzvah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. ויקרב אותך ואת כל אחיך בני לוי איתך, וביקשתם גם כהונה. לכן אתה וכל עדתך הנועדים על אדוני, והארון מהו, כי תלינו עליו. וישלח משה לקרוא לדתן ולאבירם בני אליאב, ויאמרו לו נעלה, המעט כי העליתנו מארץ זבת חלב ודבש, להמיתנו במדבר, כי תשתרר עלינו גם ישתרר. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטב בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. We rise together now in honor of the Torah.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. לילה
Please be seated. Ayla will now share with us her Haftarah reading from the book of 1 Samuel.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim, beratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer Shmuel el ha'am lechu b'nelecha hagilgal unchadesh sham hamlucha. Vayelechu chol ha'am hagilgal vayamlichu sham et Shaul lifnei Adonai bagilgal vayizbechu sham levachim shalamim lifnei Adonai vayismach sham Shaul bechol anshe Yisrael ad me'od. Vayomer Shmuel el kol Yisrael hinei shama'ati v'kolchem lechol asher amartem li ba'amlich alechem melech ve'ata hinei hamelech mitalech lifnechem ba'ani zakanti v'asavti uvanai hinam itechem ba'ani hitalachti lifnechem min urai ad hayom hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, tzur kol ha'olamim, tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומבורכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
We rise together now as we return our Torah to the ark.
Tadelu Adonai iti, urobema shemo yachdav. Odo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'avo, vehila v'chol hasidav, livnei Yisrael, am kerovo. Hallelujah, 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 Kohar Shama, hallelujah, hallelujah, Kohar Shama, hallelujah, 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 Kohar Shama, hallelujah, 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 Kohar Shama, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Etz Chaim hi, ha'machazikim ba, v'tomecha me'ushar, racheha, karhen olam, v'chol netivoteha, shalom. Ashireinu Adonai, enecha v'nashuva, Kadesh, Kadesh Yareinu, Kadesh Yareinu, Kekeder.
Please be seated. Okay, first just look at everybody. Everybody's been looking at you the whole time. You're crying, I'm crying, everybody's crying because Ayla, this was just an unbelievable morning. Really, and I want to make sure that everybody knows just how unbelievable it was. So they teach us when we're studying to become clergy about the difference between keva and kavanah. Now, keva are the words on the page. It's the liturgy that we recite, these prayers that have been passed down from generation to generation, and how important they are to who we are as a Jewish people. And then there's kavanah, which is the spirit, the soul, the intention, the feeling, the meaning behind the prayers that we say. And everybody's got a little keva and everybody's got a little kavanah in them. And Ayla, this morning, you brought a kavanah to our service that really was just something so special. Do you guys know that she wrote every single one of those introductions to those prayers? That beautiful language, that spirit, delving deep into the meaning of what Judaism really means to you. You brought this service to life in a way that was so you. Because Ayla, you are radiant. And I don't just mean that because my children think you're a mermaid. They really do. They think you're a mermaid. When they catch a glimpse of you, they think it's a magical day. But you are so bright, and I don't just mean that because of the hair and because of how intelligent you are, which is what a lot of people mean when they mean bright. I mean bright in a different way. You are bright because you shine, because you are creative, because you're not just interested in surface level. You are a big thinker. You ask big questions. You just radiate this energy that everybody around you, everybody who knows you can feel. You are an artist. You're a drawer and a sculptor and a painter and a singer, a beautiful musician. The trope this morning, you're singing, it was so special and so meaningful to us. But Ayla, what you taught us about leadership also, when you talked about rebellion for good or for evil, and we're all wearing our Women of the Wall telly tote with you this morning, standing in solidarity with what it means to be a human being and to look out for others in this world. And I wrote it down because I loved it. You said to do something for others is a way to connect with God. And you live your life by this motto. You're always looking for ways to interact with others in a positive way, to bring joy to the world around you, to light that spark that you spoke so beautifully about. And your spark I just don't know another way to say it. It just radiates from you. And so we are just so grateful to be part of your journey here at Temple, to be part of your family, to know your parents and your grandparents and your friends and everybody here who loves you so much. I've never heard this room singing this loudly before, and it was just such an experience for all of us, and we're so proud of you. We're proud of you for this morning. We're proud of you because of the person that you are, and we're just so thrilled to congratulate you as you take this next step in your journey.
Now, Ayla, I have two technical jobs to take care of right now. One is to give you this High Holiday Prayer Book. It is a gift of the affiliates of Temple Israel. I'm giving it to you with the full knowledge that likely you will never use it because somehow you'll be leading an alternative service or on the bima with your dad somehow, but you should have this in your collection of books. Maybe someday, years from now, when you're a parent, you'll use it on your own. But more importantly, I have another job, which is to suggest that that book is a symbol of the next stage of your life. And this is also technical because Rabbi later made me promise to take blood on this right now from you, that you will not ever consider not being engaged and involved in youth group. She's not letting you not be engaged and involved in youth group. We want you to take that book as a symbol of this next stage of your adulthood, which begins in Yifty in the next few years as you become an incredible leader in our community. So with that, in the spirit of who you are, we ask you to bow your head to receive these blessings.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God bestow favor upon you and give you
We'll give your mom and dad a hug.
peace. Amen. Amen. We are gifts.
No words.
We are blessings. We are His story in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are blessed and we are holy. We are children of your way. And the works that bring us meaning, we will have the strength to say. L'dor v'dor nagid God lecha. L'dor v'dor we protect this chain. From generation to generation, L'dor v'dor, these lips will praise your name. L'dor v'dor, these lips will praise your
Just one announcement. Immediately after services, we will all be repairing to the pit atrium, which is down the hall and to the right, the pit atrium, and then it's on your left. And then there's stuff after that. But for right now, the oneg is in the pit atrium, right to the right, and then to the left. My job right now is to call all the youngest children forward for a little sweet, for a little candy, and Cedar will be giving out that candy, and he just told us that his face hurts from smiling so much. So we turn to page 189 and rise for the adoration.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עוונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומונים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
We remain standing as we turn in our prayer books to page 199. We mention the names of those who have died in recent days in our congregational family as we remember their light in the world. Alan Barnett, Kathy Berman, Lewin Bernardi, Robert Blondie, Marilyn Chasen, Rosalind Cohn, Henry Feldman, Bob Feldman, Teddy Fine, Stephanie Friedman, Seward Golden, Beryl Goldfield, Hope Neff Grant, Randy Howard, Kathleen Canners, Irving Kay, Stuart Comer, Fern Kopnick, Louis Letterman, Alan Levin, Stephen Patler, Dr. Stephen Pitt, Marilyn Pollack, Harry Pozar, Shirley Raskin, Dr. Misha Sachs, Barbara Saxey, Miriam Sherbin, Ida Stein, Sharon Weisswasser, Harriet Weitz, Dr. Jules Altman. We also mention the yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of Herbert S. Kaiden, Menachem Mendel ben Levi Yitzchak, Rosetta Whitefield, Leah Coven, Emmanuel S. Saltzman, and Helen Victor. May their memories continue to be our blessing. May they abide in our hearts forever. We remember them on page 199 with the words of Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam le'olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'grusha brichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May God send us all peace, comfort to those who are bereaved as we say together, amen.
Just to clarify, we do want to reset this room for dinner, so although you may be tempted to stay and schmooze, for lunch, thank you, just please make your way out quickly when we're done, and it's down the hall and to the right. The faster we're out, the faster it'll be set up for us.
It'll be magic.
It'll be magic. Temple Israel magic. We've seen it. And thank you to all the maintenance staff who are within earshot. I'm so grateful to you for the inside, outside, flipping, sound, everything. You guys are a miracle yourselves. And Ayla, if you lead us on page 1 to conclude our service with Am Yisrael Chai. Shabbat shalom. We'll
Shabbat
see you down the hall.